All right, Pedro. Well, here we are for another fun-filled adventure.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is gonna be. I think it's gonna be. We're in for a ride today.
Well, um,
I can feel it. I know.
yeah. Well, since last time, and I think you're just finding out about this. You know that our song "Coming Home." It's a song that we play for Veterans Day and for Memorial Day every year.
Yeah.
And not too long ago was Veterans Day, and I made a video introducing our song "Coming Home" and also the video that accompanies it. And it was inspired by my service over in the Gulf, and Pedro's dad was a vet as well. So this was kind of this song's really out to the veterans, not only because Veterans Day was the origination of Veterans Day in America dates back to World War I, and when the guns fell silent in Europe, 1918, that's Armistice Day. So Armistice Day and Veterans Day are both celebrated on the same day here in America, and Armistice Day is celebrated worldwide for all of the Allied forces from World War II. World War I, excuse me. So just our way of giving back a little bit, and hopefully some of the veterans and even others, families and etc., could relate in a small way to that song, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So
it's a nice song.
I think so. I like the way
we're tooting our horn, but I think it's a nice song anyway.
Well, there's so many different songs like patriotic and war type music and all that kind of stuff that I wanted to really bring. It was just written on a piano to begin with, so I gave that piano part and sang it for Pedro, and let his composer mind go with it. And I really wanted to try to create even some of the sounds of battle and just
you have them in there.
A fresh approach to an old concept from a storytelling point of view, and I think the song it's a nice song. I'll just put it that way. And I think hopefully it just does the people justice, and I think it does that we intended.
I think we were still in that vibe of the album we did, Fate. It's everything was everything was conceptual.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how my brain works anyway. The very first song, Pedro, I kind of used just like I imagine a movie kind of for it or something like that.
Exactly. So
I like doing that. So I wrote it while I was there, but we visualized it when I got back. Is that a good way to put it? Put it to music and everything. Yeah. So it is what it is, and it's on here in the Patreon feed. So
it's already there.
Check it out. And leave a comment if you have something good to say. We're all about positivity around here, man.
Yeah, say something good.
Well,
or else.
That's right. Blessed are the peacemakers. Don't piss Pedro off.
But we have that one, and I hope people have been enjoying the latest song we did, "Stay."
Oh yeah. Well, I hope so too. I don't know how many people have heard it, but it'll grow, and more people will hear it. And you never know, Pedro. I mean, there's always a first time for something. Maybe one of these music supervisors that
So it's always good to.
Maybe we'll find that song will find its way into the proper setting in a TV show or movie. I mean, I think it's good enough too. It just deserves the right project. It'll be perfect for.
Yeah,
but that goes for a lot of other songs too, and a lot of other genres, so, which you've worked in. So you know more about that stuff than I do.
Yeah.
But
no, it's cool. It's also, again, it's a great song. We also would like to receive your feedback. That's what we've been trying to say. So just comment on those. Yeah. What?
That was okay. Yeah, that is what I was trying to say. Sure.
I was talking to the fans, Rich. Just let me do it.
Hey, Pedro. Pedro, I don't send any underlying hostility here, do I, man?
No.
Just
no. Probably that has something to do with our latest miscommunication. Well, not really, because that time I think the problem was because you were you were on the mountain.
You
or
know
something.
what? I'm gonna tell.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
Okay. I'll. Back in the day, Pedro, when I was, freewheeling in business and stuff, and out there and about, we were building a house. I think it was about 400,000 at the time. That was a lot of house, because that's been probably 15 years ago. So, anyways, I go over there, and I'm touring the house, looking at it. Man, it's beautiful, but it's time for them to start the painting. And the painter shows up, and he's got two guys, and you'll find out here in a second. I was getting ready to ruin the story before I got started. He looks at them. He says, "Okay." He's got these two paint colors, completely different for two complete different rooms. He says, "This paint goes to that room," and he told them, "This paint goes to that room. You guys got it?" They both smiled and gave him the thumbs up. I left, came back about 5:30 that afternoon. And when I got there, I heard him just fucking going off. Well, neither one of those two dudes could speak English.
Okay.
And they ran through them with their crews ran through about $20,000 worth of work.
Wow.
Awesome. And
awesome.
They painted each room the wrong color. And the bad thing was, why was it so expensive? Some of these people might be saying, because they were really dark colors, and you couldn't paint over it. Not very easily. You pretty much had to do a complete paint job to get rid of that paint and add it.
Yeah.
Well, that long story short means...
And you just couldn't live with rooms with different colors, right?
Not when it's the master bedroom.
Doesn't matter.
Out the color.
Just close your eyes. You go to the room to sleep. You don't.
And the wife picked out. Hey, Pedro,
it was especially picked. It was especially picked, so you didn't want to, Yeah.
No. But that was. But yeah, alluding to our song, Pedro, that we had. I don't know. We had somewhat, I would say, just a minor miscommunication or technical difficulty, if you will, on our new song that we're working on. So, Pedro, tell them what you thought we were trying to do. Okay, so I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So what we were talking was, this has been a conversation that we've been having for some time, which is trying to experiment with new stuff musically, of course. So it's always good to remember. But I don't know, we were at some point, I think I'm going to tell people what I think happened.
Okay.
So we were at some point discussing a certain song had this approach, and we talked about it a lot. And the day we did that, Rich was out in the mountains or something, and I don't know. I think it may have something to do with that, because the signal was coming in and off. He was cutting a lot, and I suppose he didn't quite probably understand what I was talking about, or the idea, or whatever. Because at that point we were discussing how we would be moving forward in terms of, okay, I was gonna do something and then send it to Rich and follow our usual procedure in terms of how we create songs. So we were talking about that, and then when I sent the back, let's say the instrumental parts to Rich, And then I just asked them, because I just named the song XXX because I didn't know what was gonna come out of it. And I was like, yeah, do you have a title for this already? Oh, sure, it's the title of that song we were referencing or whatever. And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, you want to maintain the same title or whatever? Yeah. And I'm working on these lyrics and whatnot. And I was like, but what? Okay, cool. And he started singing the lyrics over the phone, and I was like, but are those your lyrics? Not that Rich writes bad lyrics. His lyrics are awesome. We are very proud of our lyric work. So,
well, you said, are those your lyrics? Okay.
Yeah. I was like, no. He was like, that's why he was saying at some point, and that's when I thought, okay, this is a weird conversation. It's starting to get weird, because I was like, why is he saying he's having problem? He already figured out how to fit the lyric, but he's making the lyrics, right? Why is he having problem fitting whatever? He's creating the lyrics, so why is he having problems? And I was like, yeah, okay. Anyway, so at some point, after a while, we kind of realized that he thought we were doing a cover song, and we are not. I was like, what the hell were you thinking?
Well,
well, that's not a slight. You said a slight technical difficulty. I think this is a major technical difficulty.
yeah, you could say that, Pedro. Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
I think Rich forgot. We are in the originals business, not in the cover business.
No, we're not in the cover business. But that being said, one of our most popular songs that we did was a cover song, I'm Afraid of Americans. And we've only did one. That came out in 2018.
Yeah.
So, just to throw a little curveball.
Well, that's easy to be the most well-succeeded song, because it was the only cover song we did.
No. That one ended
but
up
compared to all the other ones?
His Wikipedia page. I'm talking about, man, it was...
Oh, okay.
And you don't know how many... well, you don't see all the feedback, but
no,
we had some people that drew us a lot of new fans when it came out.
Cool.
They started listening to our other stuff, which is the whole purpose.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, we haven't done a song in ages, but that's why I was thinking of our Patreon audience, and that some of the people that are here are people that've been with us for a while. So I just kind of thought, hey, let's throw them a curveball. So I'd been up in Colorado Springs.
I got a curveball, all right.
Yeah, you did. Well, it's coming back at me now. Yeah, at the VA for something, and I decided, hey, after I head out of town here, I'm just gonna go in the mountains and just go mess around a little bit. So I get out there, and I had my music with me, and I'm in Colorado, Rocky Mountain High and shit, right? Good. And I found this place, big old place where an ancient buffalo crossing.
All right.
So I'm like, cool, man. I gotta let Pedro know about this. And while I'm there, I've been listening to a song I hadn't heard in ages, one of those kind of things. Yeah. And I was feeling the vibe. So I called Pedro. I'm like, and I let him hear the song. Well, our connection wasn't very good that day. And if I learned anything from this, Pedro,
don't make a phone call when you're in the mountain.
No, that's not it. Get Starlink from Elon Musk and take it with you. But that's not it either. When you conclude a phone call with somebody these days on stuff like Skype or whatever you're on, and everybody's like this, remember the painters I was talking about?
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Now you see working back around.
Wow, that was great.
This is storytelling at its finest, and that was a complete accident.
Nailed it.
Awesome. Yeah, but that's why I told it, and I just actually remember it, because
that's why Rich writes the lyrics.
I go, okay, so we get off the phone, and we're both doing this to each other, like, yeah, it's all good. But we had two different understandings of what just fucking happened.
awesome.
So yeah, I
It was
get it,
awesome.
and I'm talking to Pedro, and we had like 2 or 3 conversations about the song, and a few times he was kind of like confused during our conversations, and I just chalked it up to
What
the
is he
fact, hey
talking
man, it's
about?
just
What do you mean?
yeah, Pedro just I'm probably just not putting it the right way or whatever, So, but no, that wasn't it at all. So I come back with that, and I'm so excited because man, I fucking nailed this song too, Pedro. A new
All right.
approach to yes, we
Okay.
did a cover, but if you listen to the version we did and the version that we covered of the
No,
song,
it's completely
I
different.
mean,
I
it's like
wasn't.
night and effing day. As a matter of fact, our
Yeah.
label owner, Helmut Wolf, said he likes our version better than Mr. Bowie's. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to go that far.
Yeah.
But it's just a stylistic thing, really, for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nevertheless.
Yeah, but my mind this time was not even in the slightest considering doing.
Well, now you know,
of the
when I got
song we
that
were
back,
talking
Pedro, I
about.
heard it. I'm like, wow, Pedro fucking really used some, he really used some, some imagination here. This song don't sound fucking anything like the other one. As a matter of fact, he
Exactly.
goes, what's your first comment? And I mentioned an instrument that starts out in it. I'm like, man, what the fuck is that doing there? In my nicest way. And Pedro's like, well, what's wrong with it? Well, it's because, So during the course of that whole conversation, I don't even think we figured it out then. No, you just changed the sound a little bit.
No, because I called you talking about the song structure. The song structure I had in mind. I was
I said,
okay,
hey, man, can you move this part? Let's move some shit around.
Yeah.
I wrote this like this, and I go, it'll fit perfect. It'd be great.
Yes, and it will evolve in a certain way and whatnot.
You're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Rich?
Yeah.
Did you write this as you heard it, or did you not? I'm like, no, why the hell would I do that, Pedro? It's a cover song. He goes, no, it ain't. I'm like, oh, fuck. That's when you hear,
it's not. No, yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all that talk about, I really thought we were on the same page, because all that talk about, okay, how I was seeing the song and how I was expecting it to evolve, and I kind of presented 2 approaches to Rich, and we were discussing that. Then we settled on one approach, and at that point I had no idea that he was still thinking about this song in terms of a cover song. So that's why I was talking so freely about changing structures, or
it's so I mean, it is a unique original.
No, it's fine. At this point, it is.
Now the lyrics will be, and it's going to be just a song.
No, it's a different song. But more importantly, the reason why we started the talk about having a new approach, that's going to happen. It's a different song from the songs they've been making so far, and we'll continue doing so. Right? We'll continue exploring. I think we're going to lend ourselves a bit to experimentation, probably. So this is the first of many. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just go with the flow and see.
Yeah.
See what kind of feedback we get, and hey, it's all good. No. It's all good. This song's going to be good too, so I'm not worried about it.
More importantly, it will be as long as I really just want to have fun doing.
You want me to tell you? Would you like me to tell you how I plan on approaching this song now? Knowing all this, or would you rather?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to talk about this in front of people? Okay, go ahead.
I don't mind.
Well, okay. How are you gonna? So this is gonna be new. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here's what I was thinking, man.
Okay.
There's a motif that appears throughout the song, 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being a little cryptic here.
Yeah.
I let Jack talk to him about my dilemma here with the song. Jack's got a natural. He could be doing something in music if he wanted to. He said, Dad, he didn't know what he was saying, but what he was saying was, then what I would do is concentrate on that motif.
Yeah.
And let that guide you. I thought,
All right.
My man, where'd you go to school? That's what I was thinking, for this stuff. I don't think that is one option.
Okay.
And if I do that, then you know where I'm going. Where I'll go with it. Then
that's what's happening in the song, more or less.
It kind of always drags back to that. It always goes back to that. So, and so that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay, cool. That's one approach. It's quite different, really. It's not. I'm not trying to push it, but it's quite different from what we've done so far.
Yeah, it is. And I've actually got a chorus melody already written for it. That's still going to work, and it was really cool. So I think
nice.
Yeah.
I'm eager to hear it.
It's like I don't know, man. The chorus is going to be cool.
Yeah, just send your vocals so I can figure out where I'll put the solo. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I'm going to do a solo. It depends on what you do.
Is if I sent my vocals to you, this is what I would do if I just wanted to fuck with you. When I sent my vocals to you, when I was there mixing it and shit, putting it in, if I was you, I would just take sections of the songs, put markers between them and shit, and then just fucking shuffle them and export it and send it back. Oh, here you go, man.
Yeah.
Then I'd be totally confused. I'd be like,
what's happening?
City, man. No,
it's like sing on these parts.
It's like, no, man,
not the others. Then I'll put it together here.
Yeah.
No, just send it. I would send it in a single file. I'm not like that. I'm not that cruel.
No,
I'll send it in a single file, and I would insert a moment of silence, and then
with just a metronome playing. So I'm trying to guess what it is actually.
Keep time.
Is this an instrument track right here, or is it? Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, it's gonna come in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, verses. I would tell you where you should put the verses and what not the verse. Well, yeah, okay. So that's not what happened. It's not going to happen that way. So you have a lot of leeway.
That sounds like a challenge for a later song. We'll call the song we'll call the song Rubik's Cube. We'll just keep.
No, that's why I said
until they all fucking line up in the right order.
Yeah, more or less that. Yeah, more or less that. Okay, I that's why I said that I was waiting for your vocal line so I could figure out what else I.
Yeah, no, I
need to do.
That.
I may not have anything else to do.
We had that conversation.
Yeah.
So,
initially, Rich wanted to. Okay, so I'm saying this because initially, Rich, when he thought this was a cover, he said, "Oh, you should do a solo at the end." Okay, let's do a solo at the end. Cool. And now after all this, I really don't know. It will just depend on what he.
Yeah, you better wait. Yeah, better wait.
I better wait. Yeah, I'm not.
I'll be like, you want me to share you a secret, man? Here's what I do. Here's where how your solo sections are determined. If I hit a section, I go, man, I just can't come up with anything good for this. I'll go, all right, Pedro, there's your solo. I just kidding, man. We usually know going in what.
He isn't. No, sorry. Yeah.
What's
that? Saying? No, nothing. Just let it slide. You'll find out in the cut.
Yeah, you cut my vocals and add your solo. I get it. You know what? We only wish we had this kind of time to goof off and have that much fun. Really.
Yeah.
Life would be great.
Well, but anyways,
advertise our page to your friends so we can get some more people on here and we can be more goofy more often.
Yeah. Well, anyways, everything, all we just said is also a way of saying that expect a new song soon.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know, man. I was going to ask you this when I was talking to you privately, but I'll ask you. I'll just bring it up now. With all this garbage going on over in Ukraine right now and Russia and shit, it got me thinking of that song "Russians" by Sting. You heard that song before?
No.
You never heard that song? I've talked to quite a few people lately. They said I've never heard it.
No.
It's worth a listen, man. It's completely. It's kind of written in the old Soviet era style. Like, I don't know, a lot of bells and brass and that kind of stuff.
Propaganda style?
Classical exactly, but I don't know what style it is.
I don't know.
Okay, man.
Cool.
Hold on, Pedro. You know what, man? I got an emergency I got to deal with right now.
No, it's cool. I think we can wrap up.
And okay, I'll holler at
wrap
you.
this up.
Yeah, I got to get up there.
Yeah.
I'll call you back later. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. See ya.
All right.
All right.
We're back, dude. Sorry about that, everybody. I had a message. I had to go up to my gate, Pedro. There was somebody.
No, it's fine. We were done anyway. About the song, it's yeah.
You want to hear about what came? It was forwarded from our like business office. No return address, nothing. It said, "Thank you for our service." Little package. So the package was thank you for your thanking me for my
cool.
But anyway.
Yeah, that was a real emergency, all right.
Yes,
very
it
good.
Was. Well, hey, man, I didn't know what was going on, so.
Yeah, of course.
Package contents shall not be divulged, but I'm in Colorado and somebody sends it with no tracking on it. Well, you get it. So.
All right.
Thanks.
Cool. Anyways, yeah, we were pretty much done with presenting our technical difficulties with this song, and yeah, that's it. Hopefully, you'll be sending some vocal lines this way sometime soon. So I'll be expecting those and figuring out if I have a solo spot or not. It just depends on what he ends up doing.
This is that time where I'm trying to think, okay, what was I going to say that I forgot? My one more thing.
One more thing.
Yeah, so one more thing, Pedro.
Yeah.
I know, man. It's been a long week, hasn't it? But here's a little surprise for everybody. See those?
Awesome.
I broke my fucking foot, y'all. And those two toes taped right there, the ligaments got torn all to hell. And
playing soccer. He's a real soccer player.
No, I wish it was something cool, but no. I thought I heard somebody choking and jumped up, and it's one of those, the way you get injured, it's always stupid.
Don't say if you're gonna feel embarrassed. Don't have to say.
Man. The door was kind of open sideways. I'm hauling ass, not even thinking. My foot got caught under that door, and you know what? The door didn't give, and my foot did, and it was those toes, and it was a mess. But
awesome. But you never screamed. You took it like a man.
I had to, man. I had my son there, so Daddy has to show you how tough he is, and be like,
go to your room.
No. You know what? I was in enough pain to where I couldn't muster up any enough energy to holler at anybody at that moment. So this happened about a fucking week ago, man, and I finally broke down with the doctor last night just to verify what I already knew, which was two things. There ain't shit they can really do for you in these situations because it was dislocated. My toe was like sideways. So the first thing I had to do was pop that son of a bitch back straight, right?
Wow.
There's my kid watching that too.
Wow.
With a horrified look on his face.
Exactly.
So, anyways,
You see, son, don't kick doors.
that's right. So that's
All right.
that
Okay,
that
so
that was my collab. About every 2 years, if you notice, since you know me, Pedro, about
yeah,
every 2 years, something major just fuck up happens to me.
some
2 years
incident.
ago was
Yes.
hypothermia,
Yes. Yeah.
and that about got me. And then so I think we got like two. And then let's see, 2 years. And the boy, the son we're talking about here, he fits in that 2-year mix too. So every 2 years, except that was a great thing. That was
Yeah.
speaking of
It's
the
kind
devil.
of scary anyway.
Yep, it is. So
That stuff can happen every 2 years. You never
it
know.
sure can. Well,
All
I
right.
guess that's it for now, Pedro. And
Yes, I think we can wrap it up. Yeah. Hi. Hey, Raleigh.
yeah, we'll just cut it right there where you said wrap it up. So, you know what, man? I'll just try to take care of the edit. I know you got to get out on do your thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I may try to get this to where it's just going to hit Patreon for now. So I'm not putting anything on YouTube from it. Yeah.
No, I'll have to do the cut.
Yeah. So I need to do. I'll send you the
Yeah.
file on Google Drive and etc. When I get the cuts back from you, then I'll finish it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
And
Do that.
And I'll put one of our. I'm putting a Summer of Rock video at the end of each one of these. It's got. I'll do a different song this time.
You want to say something for the goodbyes?
Like, you mean just a quick goodbye, right? Be quiet. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all I got, Pedro.
Yeah. Y'all. It's all from me too, and it's been a busy week, and yeah, I think we're done.
Thanksgiving for people in the States coming up, and Christmas is right around the corner. Right
Yeah,
there.
still some time. There's
There's
still some time for that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope you enjoyed another episode, and we'll get in soon with another song.
Yep.
Right.
Work in progress.
All right. See you guys.
Stay tuned.
Thanks. Bye.
Rock on.